This is Andy Pure for Boxing News. I'm joined by world champion Nick Ball here in Liverpool. Nick, congratulations, retained your world featherweight title with another stoppage victory. How does it feel? How would you assess that win tonight?
Feels good, yeah. As of now, probably just made up that it's done. Still got my belt, and another special night in the city, yeah. But I'll obviously watch the fight back on Monday with Paul and Ant in the gym, and then assess it then. But right now, just taking it in, yeah.
We go straight back into the gym on Monday and watch it back quickly.
Yeah. Paul has us in on a Monday to watch it, and
Every fight.
every single fight without fail since the debut to this day.
You don't want to break you don't want to break tradition, man.
No, got to keep doing what we've been doing to get us here, and keep it that way.
One thing I am intrigued by, Nick, is obviously when you have those highs of, even though you didn't get the result, you have the big fight with Ray Vargas, and then you go into the Ray Ford fight, and then you have two defences back here against Ronnie Rios and TJ Doheny. You aren't quite on the same level of those guys, but you've delivered a similar level of performance of yourself. You haven't allowed your own mentality or anything to slip off. How have you found trying to stay as switched on for these guys as what you did Ray Vargas and Ray Ford?
Because you've got the world title now, so they want it, and I'm not letting them take it. And I've worked this hard to get it. I'm not going to let it go that easy. Like everyone says, oh, when you get to world title level, world champ, you start to, switch off, ease off. Not me, the opposite. Definitely, it's got to be the opposite, because you've got something what everyone wants, and I've earned it and worked so hard to get it since a kid. Just realising, what it's done to get it and get here. So, yeah, got to stay on point.
What we've been used to seeing from you, Nick, is that relentless style. We did see it today, but not as kind of gun-ho as what we might have been previously. It was a lot more kind of calculated with the way you approached the fight today. What changed in the approach with TJ Doheny tonight?
Got to be careful, yeah. The last fight, I felt like I switched off and got involved with the crowd too much and got it too much. As you're seeing in the last fight, I got it with a few too many shots that I shouldn't have got it with. And tonight, I changed that, just stayed focused, kept my defence on point, because it's dangerous, innit? It only takes one shot in this boxing, and you've got to stay switched on. So I can't go mad all the time. I can box, I can out-jab people, I can out-jab southpaws, out-jab taller guys, so why not use it? And this is boxing, innit? So show a bit of boxing and then do what you've got to do to take them out.
How did you find dealing with the style of TJ Doheny? Because early on he seemed to have his moments of success in there. Well, in the end, obviously, you broke him down, but how did you find adjusting to his style?
I'll adjust to any style that's in front of me, yeah. In the preparation leading up, we have all good sparring partners. Paul, best coach in the game, with Ant. So we use that and day to day and prepare in that way, that when it comes to fight night against the opponents, whoever it may be, we adjust and do what we're best at, and that's figuring out what their weaknesses are and, getting the job done.
When his corner pulled him out, did you feel like it was a matter of time? Did you feel frustrated? You never had the chance to put it to bed because of a back and forth, or did you feel like it was just for a correct decision?
Correct decision, yeah. He took some heavy shots. Yeah, probably have to watch it back, but brave corner keeping him in there for that long anyway, yeah. But the main thing is he's out the way now, and he can stop talking and saying this, saying that. It's done.
Despite the build-up, do you have a respect for him on the fighting point? Because he showed a lot of heart in there, despite some of those tough moments he had to come through.
He did show a lot of heart, but not really. He's in a fight, isn't he? And that's his last little thing. He didn't really, because I was in there with him, I can see into his eyes. He wanted to quit sooner than he did, but because he's been saying on the build-up, we'll see who the quitter is. He stayed in there longer than he probably thought himself. He nearly quit. If you watch the fight back, he nearly quit a few times. I was hitting him with body shots and he was turning away, doing all mad little things. So he did want to quit when he was in there. I seen it in his eyes.
At the end of that first round, Nick, I have to ask, what's your recollection of what happened in that moment?
Don't knee him in the tie again. Yeah. He got, it's I don't know, you could say what you want about it, but it's probably stupid by myself, but I've learned from it, and that's the main thing. You do little things, mistakes, and then you learn from them. But after the bell, he kept me in a headlock. He done me dirty, so I got one back on him. It is what it is.
Obviously, I'm sure you've been told, obviously, online, a lot of people felt that maybe some form of punishment should have been put towards you. Do you feel fortunate that something wasn't done, or do you feel like it was just because, as you mentioned, you was in a headlock?
Yeah, something could have got done for him for keeping me in a headlock after the bell. So you could just say that. I know mine was a knee to the thigh, but this is fighting, innit? It's combat sport, we're hitting each other, so little knee to the thigh, it's nothing.
I know you're looking at world titles, unifications, and what have you next, but I've seen Tokyo Al mention now Inoue in December in Saudi Arabia. Do you think you're the man at the front of that queue? Do you think you're the man who we could see, depending on how the rest of this year plays out for yourself, sharing ring with him?
Yeah, well, it must be, because every single one of you here, I've mentioned it on the interviews and everyone online saying it, so I must be. So he's pound for pound up there, isn't he? And he's what you call on the monster, one of the best fighters in the world. So what does it say about me getting mentioned with him, to fight him, to beat him? So I must be.
A monster versus a wrecking ball, what happens?
The wrecking ball comes out on top, as always.
Nick, I appreciate your time. Enjoy this victory. Thank you.
Nice one. Thanks, mate.